Guys, the Bitcoin price just saw a breakout on the smaller time frames and I'm still in $10 million worth of long positions. The question now is this breakout on the smaller time frames going to help us to move the price far away from the daily EMA ribbon so there's no chance we are closing a daily candle above? Or was this breakout actually a bearish breakout and we have to expect a daily candle closing in our daily EMA ribbons, which in the past has always resulted in a big correction? So if you don't want to miss out on that, stick around till the very end of this video, because also I want to talk about why there is a huge risk that the altcoin season actually could come to an end today. Yes, you heard me correct. There's actually a big chance that the altcoin season is coming to an end today, and I will show you exactly why I think this is a possibility and at what indicators we have to look to find out if this is going to turn out true or false. So let's not talk too much. Let's just jump right into the charts. As always, guys, thank you very much for your continuous support. My yesterday's video smashed 4,000 likes, which is absolutely insane. We almost are at around 25,000 subscribers. So thank you very much for everyone that just joined my channel. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, activate the bell, smash up the like button. Let's try to reach, I don't know, 2,000 likes again, 4,000 likes. I don't even know. Maybe this video even gets 10,000 likes. Who knows? And also make sure to leave a comment down below and also share the video with your friends. This supports me the most. But like I said, let's not talk too much. Let's just jump right into the charts. For sure, I will also give you an update on my $10 million worth of Bitcoin long positions. I will tell you exactly when I'm going to take profits, when I'm going to close them. But let's just talk about the charts first. So as we can see, and as I said in yesterday's video, it's very important for the Bitcoin bulls to hold above the daily EMA ribbons and that we don't see a daily candle close inside of them. Because every single time in the past when we have bounced off the daily EMA ribbons, we have retested them but never closed a daily candle inside of them again before we saw a new high for the actual rally. And as soon as we didn't see a new high for the actual rally but closed the daily candle again inside of the daily EMA ribbons, we saw a huge correction. And this is also true for the past bull market, but I don't think that that is that interesting for you guys. I think you just want to know what is going to happen next with the Bitcoin price this bull market. So let's take a look at the smaller time frames and I will show you the chart pattern that I mentioned in the beginning of this video. And as you guys can see, it's actually a very simple chart pattern. It's a chart pattern that Bitcoin loves. It's a falling wedge, but rather a bull flag, guys, and a bull flag for sure is a bullish continuation pattern. The daily time frame and also the 4-hourly time frame are not really looking bearish, so we can say that this bull flag definitely also, although it's only on the 1-hourly time frame, definitely has some relevance. So if we take a look, we haven't seen a breakout verification or breakout confirmation, rather we haven't seen that yet. So the price hasn't touched the above support line so far. So we definitely have to expect that the Bitcoin price still can at any time dump down to around the $47,200 level. And as you guys remember, what is also the $47,200 level? Yes, correct. The $40,200 level, if we take a look, is also exactly the same price where our daily EMA ribbons, the top two daily EMA ribbons, are placed at the moment. And also, it's a big horizontal support. If we take a look here, the $47,200 level is also a big horizontal support. So the bulls definitely don't have to worry about not having any support below them or anything like that. I think this breakout is just taking a while, like it has in the past as well. As you guys can see, we broke off the daily EMA ribbons and it took us around 4 to 5 days before the uptrend really continued. And this was the case in every scenario. Again, we broke out of it. It took 4 days before the bull run continued because everybody just really wanted to have a very secure confirmation that the bulls will actually hold the daily or hold above the daily EMA ribbons. And that's perfectly fine because we still have around, let's take a look at the weekly time frame. We still have around 2 days and 16 hours left to bring our weekly candle above the $48,700 level, because as you guys know, this is the exact price where our upper resistance line of our very important 8-year support and resistance channel lays, that in the past, as I explained in the last video, has always decided if we are in a bull or a bear market. And maybe people are asking now, okay, but why can't we close this weekly candle inside of the channel and then break out of it with the next weekly candle? And I'm not saying that there's no chance of this happening. There's always for sure a chance, but I don't see it as likely as breaking out this week, because if we not close the weekly candle above the $47,800 level this week, we would have a scenario like in the past. And if we take a look, every time we close a weekly candle inside of the channel, we always see a big correction. Closing inside of the channel, correction. Closing inside of the channel, correction. Closing inside of the channel, correction. So in the past, it's very, very clear that the Bitcoin price always corrects, even though we close the weekly candle inside of the inside of this weekly 8-year support and resistance channel. The only scenario where we really break above it is where we just blow through it, as we have seen, for example, here. We completely just blew through the weekly 8-year support and resistance. Here we closed above the weekly support and resistance. So in this kind of way, we definitely can see, we can see, or also here in the last bull market, we completely blew through it. As soon as we closed a weekly candle inside, we saw a big correction. So for me personally, I just think that if the bulls don't manage to break out this week, it's not the end of the world. We still have a very good chance of breaking out next week. But looking at the past of the Bitcoin price, the possibility of us breaking to the upside definitely decreases a little bit. That is for sure. But let's not talk too much actually about the Bitcoin price. I think you guys actually still know what I'm looking out for, and I just wanted to let you guys know that we have another smaller time frame chart pattern that could actually result us or help us to break above the very important 47,800 or $48,700 level. Sorry guys, if I had it, guys, the numbers, I'm a native German speaker, so sometimes I mess up the numbers. So I hope that I talked about the $48,700 level and I didn't say $47,800 level now all this video. But please guys, $48,700 level. Sorry about this small mess up. But either way, let's just talk about now this scenario I also mentioned in the beginning of the video. I mentioned that there is a possibility, in my opinion, that the altcoin season is coming to an end. And no, guys, I won't sell any of my altcoins, and I'm also not saying that all altcoins will correct. We always, even though that the Bitcoin dominance rises again, we always have seen in the past that there's some altcoins that perform amazingly, even though the Bitcoin dominance is going up again. But I think that actually, if this plays out, I'm going to explain to you what I mean by that. Then there's a big chance that we won't have an altcoin season anymore where just everything blows up, because this is exactly happening right now. We have a huge amount of projects. If I look at the launch pads and everything like that, we have huge amounts of projects launching. Everything is pumping again. And just remember when the last time the launch pads were completely full and completely spiraling out of control. This was also the last time where we then saw a massive gain on the Bitcoin dominance. And when we take a look at this, there's a big possibility that we are forming a huge W pattern. And let's take a look. When was the last time we formed a huge W pattern? And it was actually almost at the exact same price targets. Look at this. We formed a huge W pattern on the weekly time frame for the Bitcoin dominance, and then the Bitcoin dominance actually pumped up to 72% afterwards. And now it's even the case that if this W pattern plays out, we would even have a higher low, which is definitely also then a bullish sign for the Bitcoin dominance. And also, I mean, yeah, we could form this massive W pattern and go back to 100% Bitcoin dominance. No, I'm joking. This is very unrealistic. But still, I think this smaller weekly time frame W pattern, we saw it in the past already once on the Bitcoin dominance. I think it definitely is a possibility, and that's why I'm going to slow down my investments in altcoins. I will definitely still invest in new projects, and I will always let you know if I do so, like I did in yesterday's video, for example. But I think it's definitely time that we are a little bit more careful and don't throw our money just in any project we think is decent. For example, I think we should start looking out for very good projects again, and not only for decent projects, because yes, when the Bitcoin dominance is falling, also decent projects, and if we're in altcoins, also decent projects can perform well. But as soon as the Bitcoin dominance turns around, in the past we have mostly seen that only very sophisticated and good projects have performed well during the time where the Bitcoin dominance had a massive rise. So we should just keep that in mind. But like I said, it's still a couple of weeks left. As you know, for example, I also bought a launchpad token, and I staked it for 30 days because, like I said, this is the weekly time frame. It will take another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It could take another 2 months actually before we see massive moves on the Bitcoin dominance chart, and we see an end in the altcoin season maybe. So that's why for sure I'm still staying in my altcoins. The only scenario where I would take some of my altcoins back into Bitcoin or trade them back into Bitcoin would be a scenario where the Bitcoin dominance breaks here this around 48% level. So if the Bitcoin dominance rises above the 48% level, I mean, we saw a successful breakout out of this W pattern. We broke above this downward sloping resistance again. And I mean, yeah, then a big pump on the Bitcoin dominance and a huge drop on the altcoin markets is highly likely. But till then, don't panic, guys. I just wanted to inform you guys that in the future, I will also keep a lookout on the Bitcoin dominance chart. And I will also let you know, guys, when I expect the altcoin season to end. Either way, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I would really appreciate it if you could smash up the like button. Let's just reach some crazy amount of likes again, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 likes. Make sure to share the video with your friends. Please don't forget to subscribe and activate the bell, and leave a comment down below with your opinion. And if you have any suggestions, should I maybe talk about a specific altcoin, or should I talk about Ethereum as well, just let me know in the comments down below, and I will do so in my next video. But other than that, I would say we are going to see us in a second video today if the Bitcoin price does something completely crazy. And otherwise, I will talk to you soon, latest by tomorrow.